Welcome to the Atypical Sports Show with your hosts, Key and Rob. Uh, yo,
Hey,
today,
time out.
what?
Did you just say Key and Rob?
Yeah, because I want to flip the script a little bit. Like, when you try to do things a little different, it seems a little weird. Welcome
It
to the
don't sound right.
Atypical Sports Show with Key and Rob and Key.
Hey,
Rob and Key
hey, we're
flows.
gonna have a picnic and we're gonna have jelly and peanut butter sandwiches.
Oh
You see
yeah,
how that's just weird? How you just can't?
or
It's so
cheese and ham sandwiches.
impossibly like
Well, then, will people be able to find if I said Atypical Sports Show with Key and Rob? Can they find us?
I don't unless they have like an AI system and it picks up all the words and it kind of puts it together.
Everybody has an AI
But if you
system.
type it in Google, I don't think you can find Key and Rob.
I bet you could if
You'll
you.
find Key and Peele.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that is your
don't
doc.
say me. We
The,
we both like it.
no, but Key looks
Oh
you and
yeah.
Key or Peel. Which one's Peel? Which one's
Key
Key?
is the one that look at me.
Okay, you and
Yeah,
Key.
and Peel don't look like
No,
me,
don't
but
look like,
he's
but he
yeah.
act like me. Hey,
So
dude,
okay, let's not rewind it. But are you nervous about your squad today? And hold on,
who's my
I,
squad?
you know who your
No, it's not.
you know these guys since the
I'm
'80s.
not all the way. Okay,
It's your squad for real. Who's your real squad then, besides the Suns?
Celtics.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at.
You know,
How do
back
you
in the
feel?
'80s, when you don't understand, I went through so much with the Celtics because back in the '80s, if you like the Celtics, you was a corny ass team.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you was if you like the Celtics being black in the
yeah,
'80s, you was a sellout. Like
yeah,
that was the original
yeah.
white girl. Like you like the Celtics. I think that transitioned to black men liking white girls, how they were called a sellout. Because like when you
No
but
black people like the Celtics though.
that's what I'm saying. And no black men were dating white girls as openly as when it was in the '80s. I feel like the Celtics opened up the door for my interracial openings. Is openings the right word?
Closing should be the word. We need to close this topic, and get back to what sports is about. It's called the Atypical Sports Show,
Okay.
not
I
the
just went atypical.
atypical. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
That went a typical interracial sports show
Oh my goodness.
all my
So,
life.
okay.
Celtics. Okay, so here's the deal. I like the Celtics only because I like the Celtics more only because I don't have my Sonics anymore. So since I don't have the Sonics, I like them more, but my heart's not into
Do
the
you like
Celtics.
the Suns more than the Celtics?
Ooh, that's a good call.
That's yeah. I walk
You
out
know
the
what? Here's
door.
the deal.
Say the wrong answer.
I hate the Suns. I hate the. I love the Suns. I guess I do like the Suns more than Celtics because Celtics don't make me angry. Suns make me angry because I'm more emotional. Like the Sun, if the Suns wouldn't have made the playoffs, I, I would have been flabbergasted.
That's an '80s term.
That's the '80s terms.
Yeah. Um.
What about your team? I mean,
I
who
got
you?
100 teams.
I know that's
You
what
know
I'm
what?
saying.
I'm like
Chicago,
no
like
no. I'm like a
who? Which one of your
millennial.
teams? Which one of your teams is in the
I'm
playoffs?
like Gen Z.
Okay,
I like players. We don't follow teams.
what
That's what
is
me and
Gen Z? Gen Z is
Gen
below
Z
us.
is your son.
Okay,
Yeah, right. Is that Red too? Right.
Rhett should be is Rhett's a millennial. No, he might be a Gen Z. No,
Yeah,
Rhett might.
Zillennial. They
Is
got
it
that too. They be
what?
it's like on the cusp.
You know what's weird? What's the name that they call the new people? It sounds weird. Like
Oh,
it's
immigrants. Yeah, they got a whole like they're new.
no. The little they go millennial, Gen Z,
Oh, it's Gen A,
No.
Alpha,
Is that what it
Gen
is?
Alpha.
Is
Yeah,
it Alpha?
yeah,
Gen
yeah.
Alpha? Why?
Alpha and Omega. I don't know. It's the beginning
That's
and the
weird.
end of
All
times.
my life, I don't like that. But
Yeah.
anyway, back to the
Hey,
matchup.
but speaking of Omegas, were you at the bar when we saw that white Q?
Oh, the white Q dog.
I've never seen it in my life.
I guess you're right.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
No, but was he really white, or
He was stomping. He was
was he
that
powder? Was he powder type
he
white,
was
or
he actually, and this is no
was
offense,
he
he actually looked
Caucasian?
like Red.
No, dude, he had a tint.
No, no,
He had a Blake Griffin in him. He had a little bit of Blake Griffin. Like
yeah,
but honestly, if you put
it
on
was
that
clear.
purple, I think everybody kind of looks.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
yeah.
believe it, so your eyes think you really seeing a black guy who's really light skinned, but you swearing it's a white dude
Well,
who was a Q dog.
speaking of putting on the purple and the '80s,
Ooh,
I was
great
you
segue.
had to be a Lakers fan unless you was Rob and
I'm a
white dude
Sonics
that was.
fan. Why would I like the
I'm
Lakers?
just saying. I get it. I get it. I get it. So, um, back in the '80s, it was Celtics versus Lakers. What 4 times?
Yeah,
Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
Racial tension.
Yes.
Um, Basketball didn't solve the race issue during the 80s with that. I think it almost escalated it.
No, it opened the conversation.
Great call. Okay. And speaking of conversation, Chick Hearns has to be one of the greatest. No, stop. Stop. Chick Hearns has to be one of the greatest announcers of all time, right? I don't know why you're laughing. I don't know why you're laughing. Because, okay, I got news to break. I don't think the world's ready for this. Chick Hearns is going Epstein Island. But to circle back,
you said he's still alive. That's what kills me. You said
he's still alive, dude. If you living that life on Epstein Island, he got all the serums, all the what's it called that they have in the Black Panther,
all the vibranium,
all the vibraniums, all of that, dude.
Hey, do you think vibranium's real though?
For real, yeah. And you know what? I think it's under. I'm not even gonna bring this podcast on my conspiracy theory.
Right.
I'm just gonna say yes.
Yeah. Oh, but so you know what? Why I think vibranium is real is because I didn't really know that we had metachlorians until Star Wars.
Wait, there's metachlorians on Earth?
No, I think we have metachlorians in our body.
Oh, so you're saying there's something from a fictional movie that transformed into real life, and we have it in our body now?
No, I'm just saying that they use that word.
Oh,
metachlorians, right? I looked it up, and we really do got metachlorians.
Oh, that's a real word.
Yeah, that's a real thing. So then, when
you know who invented that?
What?
No, seriously. And I, one of my favorite players from Philadelphia versus we go back Celtics. Like I kind of want to keep it. Is Hershey Hawkins, right?
Hershey Hawkins,
right? So you know what I think invented.
Oh, I hate Hersey
Yeah,
Hawkins.
He had that little Hitler mustache.
Well, he played with Seattle, and then he's one who Jordan just pooped all over in the finals. He was like 3 for 20 from 3-point range. So go ahead.
But thinking of Michael, you know what I think brought that into the system?
What? White girls?
No, Stephen Hawkins.
Oh, why you say Stephen Hawking brought it?
I don't know, because I guarantee you. Well, I don't know if he bit. No, there's documentation. He's been in Epstein Island.
Stephen Hawking has not been in Epstein Island.
Epstein Island. And you know what? Can you be mad?
No, I can't, because here's my theory is that, man, if you're that much of a genius, man, and you rolling around on a wheelchair, I'm going to give you a pass.
Yeah. Did he invent his wheelchair?
Actually, I bet you he has something to do with the construction of it.
Yeah.
You swore that he was. You swore they making his wheelchair. He laying in bed and he ain't saying shit. He ain't giving no suggestions.
I mean, Hawkins probably sitting up Epstein, neck up only, cut off, talking like this in there. Him and Chick Hearns. Yo.
So I always thought Stephen Hawking was the one who created Roger Troutman. Because Stephen Hawking had that like that, and then all of a sudden Roger was like,
yeah. Hey, on that note, we're gonna take a small aquatic break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the Atypical Sports Show with your host, Rob and Key. I don't know. I just started all over again. I just felt like I needed to do that all over again.
How are we not having breaks, but he's starting the whole show?
I don't know, man. It just felt right.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we go to my heart, like when we were talking about the 80s and how important it is for interracial date. I mean, for my love for the Celtics. Peru. Ojoala.
I'm just you said your love of your life. I didn't.
See, here's the thing. When you know somebody for 35 years and he remembers everything you don't, you start getting this information back, and then it just comes back real quick.
Yeah.
Peru Hojawala, what up?
I'm like the hard drive.
Yeah, you are the hard drive, but AI taking over, so I can access you. Do you think I'll be able to access your memory by the time I die? Like technology to be able to do that?
I think I'd have to be dead too. I mean, you can extract, like, it's a brain surgery.
Yeah.
Man, Hawkins probably working on it.
He's dead.
No, come on.
I think Stephen.
Midichlorians?
You got midichlorians? No, Hawking is dead though, for real. I think Stephen Hawking is dead.
Dude, don't, hey, for real?
Yeah.
And I know we don't have to show this on the show, but I don't think Rob's believing me. Can you pull up Stephen Hawkins on Epstein Island?
Yep, he
Just show me.
died March 14th, 2018.
Oh, so he just missed the
58, 70,
yeah.
68, 86. Hawking is mentioned in the Epstein files. Oh, how does AI overview said
Yeah.
Hawking rolled up on Epstein? How you gonna put
Yeah.
rolled up? Like that just seems to be a little out of character. That's kind of
Yeah.
racist. Or
No,
can you
this
say
is
that?
like AI. Like
What was he talking about? The black version of AI? What
yeah,
what
yeah.
was it gonna be?
I don't know.
Bi?
No.
Bi? Stephen Hawking. So Hawking's name is mentioned over 200 times in Epstein.
You think I just be making stuff up for humor?
But the
I mean,
fact,
but it's not fun.
no, but no, it's not funny, haha. But it's funny, like
Funny Stephen haha.
Stephen Haha King, or is he related to Jackson Haha Davis? Well, who's the dude who was
Oh, that's a comedian?
Clinton Haha Knicks,
No, I don't.
Green Bay DB. There's Haha Knicks. I know there's a Green Bay DB named Clinton Haha Dix. Back to Epstein Island.
Whoa.
So anyway, I believe that the 80s is where I birthed my love for the Celtics. Okay.
Okay.
So there's always going to be a special place for me in the Celtics, but I feel like every year my memory, when we talk about memory, my memory gets less and less about what the Sonics were, because it's so far from having any tradition, no team up there. Because usually when you got a team up there, they bring the old guys back out, so it just
I see
keeps
what you're
it
saying. No, I
like
get it.
yeah. So
I was
it's almost the more time that goes by, it's like, did we really even have a team? And I feel like every year they're always like, Seattle's gonna get a team, Seattle's gonna get a team, but we get teased every year, and we're the only the city who won a championship. What city that's won a championship does not have a basketball team right now? It's the craziest thing. You win a championship and you do not have a team?
yeah. Well,
So who would you rather have? Memphis or Memphis or Clippers? Memphis.
Neither.
If you had to pick those as a Seattle franchise,
Neither.
Memphis, New Orleans, or Clippers?
None of them.
You just want a whole fresh new.
Yeah, I actually would lean into the Thunder if I was a Seahawks fan. Like, I don't care at this point. It's kind of like, who was the other team when they moved to Nashville? The Tennessee
Titans.
Yeah, they were Houston, right? Just leaned all the way in. I don't know if Houston people are fans of the Titans.
No.
Well, but if there's gonna be a scenario of you being a fan of a team, Thunder look incredible, and you like them. You like some of the players.
I do like some of them players, but
do they have Seahawks names in the rafters? I don't think so.
Sonics.
Seahawks.
Do they have Gary Payton's jersey up there?
No, they can't.
He don't got a home. How does a Hall of Famer not have a place to hang his jersey?
That's a Luther Vandross song. A place without.
Dude, that really, when I think about that, like, I get a little teary eyed, man.
Well, he always got a home at Atypical Sports Show. You know that.
Oh, we already know
you know
that.
He got a home for that.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. The Atypical Sports Show.
Yeah. Put in that little clip. So yeah, mate. Did you see how much energy he had around me, Rob and Key? I mean, Key and Rob.
Dude,
and you put me first. Actually, I see it now. You treat me like the big brother. I'm the main person of this whole show.
Yeah, you are.
Okay,
You are.
Are you trying to give me like confidence? Like, you know, because sometimes I like.
You saw the documentary. You saw the documentary. I realized where I failed. I realized where I had a lack of humility, and I was just trying to change.
I never watched the documentary. Couldn't watch it.
You a damn lie. Clinton haha Dix. Haha Clinton Dix.
Woo.
See, so Stephen haha Kings is really good. I like that. When we were at Native Grill, so me and Key and I, Rob and Key, we tend to go and have a couple drinks at a bar and stuff like that, and we just kind of look at sports and whatever. We talk about sports and everything but sports. But my question now is, I'm looking at us and our relationship around sports. The evolution of our relationship around sports is kind of different, because we used to be a little bit more on the rivalry, like more like, oh shit, my team is like the Seahawks versus your shit. Now I look at it like our rivalry is just about who's right.
Yeah.
In everything.
But that's America now. Because everybody has their point of view, and you only have one point of view most of the time.
Right.
So yeah, people are sticking on their guns, sticking to their guns. And I think violence violence is
Is a new currency?
it's and mental violence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
No. Speaking of mental violence, what do you think about the WNBA and
We'll get there. Can we? Can I just go back to when we were at Native?
okay.
So me and Rob had the debate about the bubble teams, right? And I
Yeah.
don't want to go into it
Oh,
because it's boring. Rob says the bubble belt's not valid. I'm saying I think it is valid because it's almost even harder.
you're taking
Because
my words. I did say it says val. I just said it's not the same as a regular
okay,
championship.
true. And then I said I feel like the fact that they're not in 5-star hotels, they're eating out of styrofoam, it's a little bit harder. And you're seeing the competitions all in this one big hotel, and you don't have time to yourself. You don't have no free golf. You don't have no.
Yeah,
I
they
don't.
had time for that.
Stephen Hawkins might have been in the bubble too, though.
Stephen Hawking lived in a
Yeah,
bubble.
right.
Remember the boy in the bubble with John
Oh,
Travolta?
yeah, it was
That
corny.
shit was crazy.
It was corny.
All right, go ahead.
So,
No,
but
it's not
so
corny.
so
That
me
was
and Rob was.
emotional.
I didn't like it. Me and Rob was at Native, and we was we weren't yelling, but we were like, and people next to us were like this. Rob got up and wanted validation. Asked 2 or 3 different people in the bar, "Do you think the bubble belt is valid?" And I took a picture of him too, and I said, "This dude is so thirsty for
validation.
being
Being right.
right. He was so valid,
Dude,
And out of those 3 people, how many said yes?
3.
Okay, he's a
They
liar.
all agreed with me.
Liar.
They all agreed.
But you're in a Phoenix bar,
Yeah.
and it's the Lakers, so of course they're going.
Okay, I agree with that, but it don't matter where I get the validation from. That's just
no,
proves
you
that
know
we
who
are.
Actually, I saw you like peeping out who's gonna say.
Yeah, I was like,
the
he
validation.
Mexican. Oh, he Tucson Mexican. Oh, I'm hollering at him.
Yeah. Hey, do you like the Lakers belt?
Hey, can I get you a drink? Do you like Hey, can I get you a drink? Do you think the Lakers belt is invalid? See way. No, but
So
I do. That was our argument.
That was racist. Do you think if there's a Mexican Atypical Sports Show, do you think they're talking like black jargon?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't even know how to talk.
You don't even know what's black jargon, and what nigga has ever put black and jargon together? Hey, my homeboys speak black jargon. Now, you know that we've grown up in a suburb for the last 30 years when we just come to the term of black jargon.
Hey, you hurt my feelings. You should have saw. I was crying like.
You should have saw the way I should have noticed your face, the way you reacted about black jargon.
Yeah, I didn't.
So what does Mexicans do saying? How they saying black jargon? What do they say? Something new.
Miate.
Yeah.
Hey,
no, miate. That's them speaking Spanish. I'm like, hey, welcome to the.
Dangerous.
Stop. No, can I be a Mexican?
No, we can't. No,
we
can't. You can't be brown face. We can't put on brown face.
Why can't nigga? You got brown face all the time.
You know what I mean. Cinnamon face.
Bienvenido a Atypical Sports Show.
Okay. Can I?
Why did I say it like I was on Telemundo? Go ahead.
Can I switch topics real quick?
You can do whatever you want.
Bienvenido.
Okay, Atypical Sports Show. Been aquí.
Scale of 1 to 10. How confident are you about the Suns making it to the next round?
Can I get a scale? Can I get a scale of -5 to 10? I need 15 choices.
Okay. Let's be real.
All right.
Can they win one game?
No.
Wow.
But will they win one game? Maybe.
So who's going to have to do it?
Jalen Green.
Yeah. And of course,
who?
Dylan Brooks.
I think Dylan Brooks is our best chance to win one game.
Can he punk SGA?
Dylan Brooks doesn't punk anybody. He just irritates him. Yeah. Draymond punks people. But if if Dylan Brooks was as dark as Draymond, he'd be more feared. Or he's not from Canada.
Less Canadian.
Yeah, less Canadian. I mean, there's only so much you look at him like, you're from Canadian, you have braids, and you have pimples, and you're 40. So like,
wow.
So, but Draymond,
he's not 40. If he is, that's even more impressive.
No, but I just think he looks 40. You tell me, look at him up close. His face
I'm not looking. No.
His face. Will you put up Dylan Brooks so I can just have him stare at Key for the rest of the show? No, but if he was Draymond, and I'm sorry, though, it is what it is. Draymond looks way more menacing, and Draymond is crazy.
He really is. Draymond, don't come after us.
Don't worry, that nigga don't care about us. Hey, but Draymond, I feel bad. Like sometimes we use the word crazy. I think there needs to be more context around crazy. Like, because we say it all the time. We say it. I don't think.
Remember we used to say you crazy as a.
Yeah,
Can't say that
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. You can't say that.
We made that up.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
You can't. I'm not saying he's crazy. I'm just saying that he's probably just out of control, which translates to crazy, which means that he's never been checked. How do how does a grown man talk to other grown men the way Draymond does and still stay in the game?
Have you seen the clip with Anthony Davis has a TV show
Yeah,
was pranked?
yeah.
Have you seen the Draymond one?
No,
Have to see it. I'm not even going to explain it.
yeah.
Like you just got to see.
But he's aggressive. He's
Always aggressive. Like it's a candy camera.
yeah.
And,
Oh
and,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
yeah, he's talking crazy.
yeah.
He's about to beat up one of the people. One of the people.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't. I respect him because I really think that as the years go on, I would give him a Hall of Fame. I mean, because
Oh, 100%.
there's no way Steph is Steph without Draymond.
I said
In fact, I would say
statue.
Steph is more. Though Draymond was more important to Steph's career than Pippen was to Jordan's. Steph
100%.
would not be who Steph is without
100%.
Draymond.
Yeah.
Draymond. Steph would maybe not even win a championship without Draymond. Now that I'm talking myself into it, Draymond's the reason why they have a dynasty.
No, Hall of Fame. And I even told somebody, I said he should get a statue.
What is the statue of him just punching Devin Booker in the stomach? Just is this statue with him with his mouth open? Because they always like to do that with brothers, like
Yeah.
like LeBron on the cover of that
Yeah.
magazine, like a gorilla.
They might have him holding a white girl like the King Kong movies.
No, the statues, everybody look brown, so it would be bronze. She'd have to be a tan girl, and he would have to be. Are they going to make his statue the color of Draymond? I want a Draymond statue,
Yeah.
like legitimate face and color.
Will LeBron get a statue in Cleveland?
Hell no.
In Cleveland or
He'll
Miami?
get it. I already know where you're going. He's
I didn't
not
say
getting
Lakers.
one in LA.
I did not say that. I'm not going to say the Lakers.
Miami?
Who else they got?
Well, they do need a better statue than the one they got for
I'm just saying.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
They maybe need to do a redo and give him a statue. But there's no way. No, Miami ain't said. Eric Spoelstra wouldn't allow that. Neither would Pat Riley.
They'll be dead by then.
They hate him.
True.
They hate LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Like, it's kind of like when you go out of the league. I'm gonna change your life right now. I'm gonna speak honest truth to you.
I'm not ready for this.
I got love for LeBron.
Go. You know what? He
I
evolved.
got love for LeBron.
He evolved.
Huh?
He evolved. He constantly evolved.
No, he devolved. But that's another story. I got love for LeBron because I realized that I was trying to hold him to a higher standard than other athletes, other entertainers. And so I put them all in the same box right now. Like nobody's better than anybody who's on camera, they all in the same box, right? I can pick and choose who I like, who I don't like, but I'm not going to not like somebody because I had an expectation for them to not be a certain way.
On
Not
the
do
court
these
or off
things.
the court?
Off the court.
Okay.
So I can look at on the court, LeBron's amazing. You know, like he is amazing. I just had a higher expectation for who I thought he would be off the court. And so a lot of it was just disappointment. So it's like, because I felt like there's opportunities in his career that he could have made a different choice that would have affected people in a more positive way, and he didn't. But that's my fault for wanting an athlete to represent something that I think they should represent. So, that being said, LeBron's top 50. I mean, like, there's no doubt in my mind he's top 50. I'll give him.
Okay.
I'm
that
playing
was
with you.
a
I'm
funny
playing with you.
joke. But let me
LeBron's
ask you this
he's
question.
top 10.
Who is the
Top 10.
example of an athlete that you respect off the court?
Oh, there's not very many, honestly.
Okay, that's
That's
where
why I
get
put him in the box. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I said I can't hold him to a higher standard just because he grew up when I was really into basketball. I can't hold him to that higher standard.
I like people that are competitive on the court and off the court. Like if you can, beat the odds off the court, or if you could like beat AIDS and you win and your name is Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Like that's the most incredible off the court.
It is. It is.
And even like just PR wise. Like how did he come back from that? There was never a blink where he said, "Oh, what was he out there doing?" Like there was never Magic Johnson slander.
Yes,
Well,
there
okay.
was
Well, maybe there
during the
was.
All-Star game.
Maybe there
Remember
was.
all of that
You're
stuff?
right. You're
There was
right.
bad
Amnesia.
slander.
The
It was just
amnesia.
ignorant stuff. It was like,
Yeah.
but
Nobody knew.
but I think that the media, they say nobody knew, but during that time the media was making big deals about like him doing. They weren't educating, right? They say nobody, when people say nobody knew, but nobody was educating them about what this really was. It was just like a free for all. And don't tell me the medical community didn't know how to articulate that he's fine. This is what it is, but it was just a marketing point. Like AIDS was really big. You know what I mean? Who died of AIDS? The white dude, Frankie, Frankie number.
Mercury.
Frankie Mercury, like Freddie Mercury, like all of these.
Well, Magic had the best medicine in the world. But it's not like.
Do you remember the name of the medicine that Magic took?
AZT.
Isn't that amazing how that stuck with it?
I don't
remember we were making jokes back in the 90s.
No,
like,
I
I got that
never was.
AZT.
No.
It wasn't us at 2 pesos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we got two choices right now. You want me to do something silly?
No. What did you just? No, we were finishing. What were you asking me
about? What? AZT?
No, before that, we were talking about like LeBron. Okay, putting them all in the same bucket. So LeBron, to me, I'll be real with you, dude. He's top 7 in my like best players in the league that I like. I'm not saying he's top 7 in the history. I'm saying my top 7 guys that I like.
Just his what he does. No one's done before, as far as being a real point guard, but also kind of playing power forward now. Like, I didn't see that evolution, and I'm a LeBron fan. You did?
Yeah, because you knew that when he got older, he had to go down in the post. He just never went down in the post. He's playing power forward, but he's not lever. This is a show to me that his greatness, but also the same breath, he could affect the game even better if he would have been humble enough to learn how to play in the post. Because right now, he can't make guys better as good as he could if he was in the post.
I mean, if he's got 3 or 4 tools and being in the post is not one of them, I'm okay with it.
You know why? I guess I look a little deeper. To me, me being in the post for me is indicative of somebody who's working on his game and understands this is how I can dominate. It's more of a tougher thing. So I guess I go deeper.
Yeah,
it's more of
that's
like,
why he's still playing right now.
But maybe you're totally right. But to me, it's more of a physical thing that he's.
Yeah, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't like that in the 80s. It wasn't like that in the 90s. Guys did whatever it was to be.
You see how they walk now?
Huh?
You see how those players walk?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that.
And another thing, LeBron didn't do.
It's at the cost of the game, though.
He never pretended to go to that Hakeem Olajuwon Dream Team Shake camp. That's when you know, like, he could have went there and probably would have been the best player. I don't know, random people.
Yeah,
and I don't even know. But
something about So wait, I think I read something like that.
A lot of people went.
A lot of people went.
Yeah.
Would you saw the Hakeem Dream Shake?
Yeah, the
conference.
Dream Shake conference. Yeah. So
I don't think you understand what the Hakeem Dream Shake conference is.
Is it Hakeem?
Why do all my accents sound like Middle Eastern to African to Jamaican?
Coming to America.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is the best moment ever had in my life.
It's the best moment I've ever had in my life. All right, go with your topic.
So, I mean, I'll give you some choices.
Okay.
All right, choices. So we got word of the day.
Okay.
We've got whose birthday were you born on?
Okay.
We've got
Jeopardy.
We've got Death Day, April 22nd. Who all died on that day?
I like it.
You want the Death Day?
I want the Death Day. And I just said deaf with the F because I'm tired.
Def Jam. So here's the 3. Pat Tillman.
He died on April 22nd?
April 22nd, yeah. Aaron Moran, a.k.a. Joni.
Joni Loves Chachi?
Yeah. Richard Nixon died.
Fuck him.
On April 22nd.
Joni Loves... Can we talk about Joni Loves Chachi?
One more person.
Okay.
And Shock G from Digital Underground.
Oh, wow. He died?
Yeah.
When?
But how... So he died in... Okay, I'm going to say this. How old do you think he would be today?
Shock G would be 62.
Damn, you nailed it. 63. Yeah.
You know I'm good with numbers. Shit.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that old, though.
No, I just figured, like, my age, all them dudes was way older producing hip-hop. Like, they was way older than us working with the young ones, dude.
Yeah. So, out of those You want to talk about Joni?
I just want to talk about young ones. That's just so suspect. I was like working with the young ones. Um, I love Joni. Joni
Okay.
loves Chachi. You remember where
I
Joni?
hated that
You
show.
remember when? Well, but it was sucked because
I liked
it was
Happy
only
Days.
it was only because they just wanted Joni to have her own show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was Joni on? Did she come on Happy Days
She
first?
was happy that she was a little sister. Yeah.
Yeah, Joni loves Chachi. Man. Okay, top 3 crushes in the 80s. Joni loves Chachi. Um,
Tootie.
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 And
Tootie still.
you know when
She
I
got
know
that show
something.
with that Mike Epps show.
Yeah, yeah. You said you like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I knew I was messed up? I liked Joe.
Oh, Joe from Different Show. I mean,
No, Joe.
One Day at a Time.
No, Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like the
Yeah,
burly,
she
like
was.
lesbian kind of
Yeah.
chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I didn't pick this topic. It's terrible. Um,
Why? Because I will talk about Jody Loves Chachi
this
and
I
Air
just don't.
and
I do not
and
need
Mallory
I
from
don't
Family
need
Ties.
I don't need a Generation X black dude just over here talking about how much I like Joni. Were you on Epstein Island back then?
No, I was
Oh,
12 too.
Okay.
We both like each other. Dang, I can't reminisce. I think I do need that technology to enter your soul and intercept your thoughts. How can I intercept your thoughts right now? I need you to join me.
I don't know.
But I
Michael Haynes.
okay, so we're back to the 80s though. The 80s was very crucial to both of us, not only from the music perspective, from the entertainment perspective, but from the sports perspective, because we always talk about 1984, how that year transformed music, right?
And movies.
And movies. But then we also really look at it through the same prism of what it did for the sports in the 80s too. That transformed everything. The 80s from a music, entertainment, sports, it all transformed.
Which sport was number 1 in the 80s?
Baseball.
Sure wasn't NBA?
No, well, it
Lakers,
depends on when the
Celtics.
80s. Depends on when the 80s.
From 80 to 89.
I swear to God, it was still baseball. Baseball still was running stuff.
All right,
who
won the most in the 80s in baseball?
Was it Kansas City?
I don't know.
I think it was Kansas City Royals won 2 championships. In 1980 and then 19. I don't know.
You're overlooking that. Lakers Celtics was too big, too huge.
I think it's gotten bigger since we've
No.
gotten further away from it.
way.
Yes, yes. That's how we are.
No.
That's how we are. When stuff, it's nostalgic for a reason.
No.
They call it nostalgia for a reason.
So we're talking about the 80s, right?
Yes.
Talking about a lot of demographical changes in the country.
Yeah.
There was Boston versus LA. Boston in the 80s was different. It was social, political, and sports. They had it all in one. Baseball had none of that other drama outside of baseball.
I don't know, man.
Like I said, I don't even know who won in the 80s.
Right. But what I'm saying,
that's my main point.
Yeah, but we're talking about it from our perspective.
Of course.
No, but I thought you were asking a general question, like what sport was bigger to me? Basketball. I thought you were asking what sport was bigger in the 80s. Baseball was. Kirk Gibson, 1988.
That was a good one.
The 1984 St. Louis Cardinals with Ozzie Smith.
Great.
Like they dominate. Who else was in there? Pittsburgh Pirates was still 79-80.
Giants.
Yeah, Giants were. Barry
Bray,
Bonds.
No, Braves didn't come to the 90s.
They didn't come to the 90s. Barry Bonds was coming up in 80. So, like all of these teams, Lakers won 5 championships in the 80s.
That's what I'm trying to say. It was Lakers was incredible. And they were playing Boston. Like even me just saying Boston and LA
but dude,
took over the whole decade.
I understand, but it only took over the whole decade for 2 weeks because they didn't play in the same They didn't play. They only played during the playoffs. It was only important during that.
NBA was different because they showed that game on Sunday and we could only watch one game and we all watched that game.
True.
Because there was no other ways to watch the game unless your local market.
True.
And I think back then we couldn't watch all of the baseball games like we do now.
Right.
You could only watch the Cubs.
But it's the same thing. On Saturdays, it was a big baseball day.
It was, yeah.
Everybody tuned in to watch a baseball Saturday. So, and 2 World Series titles.
Not even close.
Yeah. But it's still Los Angeles. So I can understand the effect of the Lakers, the Dodgers, and how that LA market exploded, which made it look like, damn, these sports are the biggest.
You know what made it look good?
What?
NBA, it is fantastic. Did the Major League Baseball have a quote like that?
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Um,
They had that chicken that was running around, and if you'd watch Inside Baseball, which was
don't
boring.
disrespect the funky
No,
chicken.
it was
Like,
great.
come
It
on,
was
man, that
great.
changed
It was
everything.
great.
The funky chicken. How you denigrate the funky? You like
I'm not
you
denigrating
were
them.
comparing them like they had this, but then they had this.
Yeah,
Man, the
and
funky chicken brought families together.
and the '80s dunk contest. Don't forget about that. And the '80s All-Star games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I didn't have to walk.
See,
I didn't have to walk
I'm gonna
around.
look at the camera and I want to talk to these people out there.
Please.
That's the problem with our world today, people, is a lot of people hear information and they want to just be on their point and be right. But my buddy here, Key, just brought in some great information. He told me that, you know what, Robert, you're not considering all these facts. And I looked him in his eye and I said, you know what? You're right. That's what we need to do, America.
Public service announcement.
Yes.
I like it.
So, yeah, you're right. Basketball was bigger.
Thank
I
you.
forgot about the dunk. When you put in the dunk contest, nothing else mattered in the world except the All-Star break in basketball and the dunk contest and the 3-point contest
And
with Larry Bird holding up
with the warm up.
oh, dude, that dude changed my life. When he did that, I literally almost my eyes were watering, crying. I thought that was the greatest.
I don't think I've ever met a black dude who likes the Celtics, '80s Celtics more than you.
Dude, you know why I like him?
Did Paxton like him?
Huh? No, Paxton didn't like him.
Okay,
Paxton loved baseball. But no, the reason why I really liked him, you don't see, because Dennis Johnson was one of my favorite players on the Sonics when we won a championship. And Sonics ain't shit since we traded Dennis Johnson and he went to the Celtics. And that's what brought it. And then I felt good. Casey Jones was black. I felt like they was all playing games with us. Casey Jones was black. Pat Riley was white. Yeah. Showtime Lakers was black. Supposedly Boston was white, but you look at Boston squad, man, they only had three white dudes. Ainge, Bird, and McHale.
So they had Caldwell Jones. They had
Dennis Johnson.
So they had two eras. The early Celtics and then like the '85 Celtics was a little bit more white, I think.
Right, yes.
Because the early one had what's your boy's name?
Oh yeah, I know, with the small afro.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, they had more black people in the early '80s.
But the Celtics were. And that's why I think is when I look at those rivalries, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of guys that you forget that were really that good, like Kevin McHale and like those guys.
What's the name? Won the MVP? Cornbread Maxwell, didn't he?
Didn't?
For the NBA Finals.
Cornbread Maxwell won MVP.
I think one of them dudes did.
I think you just want to say cornbread. Hey,
bread corn.
Bread corn.
Yeah.
Key Rob.
Yeah.
I would venture to say you're definitely wrong on that. Oh, let's see. Nah, player. No, he didn't.
Name Finals MVP.
What? Where?
Look hard. I want you to search for it, so you can prove me wrong. You
Once
don't see
again,
it,
people.
Look, you see it.
I got information, and I was proven wrong. So that's why he has so much love, because he was the MVP of the finals.
Yeah, over Parrish played, McHale played, in a team that had Bird, Parrish, and McHale.
Wow. Oh, that was 1980-81.
That's why I said they had more. They had more black people in that.
Yeah, they did. Well, Celtics always had black people.
Well, they were the first team to have the black person on the team. I said the black person.
Yeah, the black person, the one they created in the lab.
yeah. Well, the midichlorians.
But here's the deal. But we already decided that they creating the next Chinese star in the lab right now.
Yes. Let's hit that topic next week, because we got deep into it at Native as far as like the MVPs and the why. I don't think we have time right now. So that's just a cliffhanger.
The fuck? Where you gotta go? What you? Where you moving? Oh, you guys, Key's moving out of the country, man. Yeah. So we can't do that. We're gonna do that next show. No, man, that was a great topic, dude. Like,
there's the guy that's got this like a van that sells polo on the south side. They're only there. Yeah, they're only there between like 9 and 11. So
are they selling non-branded gray wet sweatsuits like I got now too?
No, they do not.
They don't sell that.
But they actually buy that, and then they put the polo on that.
I got my swap meet starter kit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good though. But no, I really think that you made so I'm a Joker. So I have a hard time not jumping on a bandwagon when I see a perceived slight. So then I go the other way. If I see a perceived slight of someone's talent other than what it has to really do with, I go the other way and really defend them. I'm a staunch defender of Joker, and I don't even think it should even be a conversation that he's the MVP.
No, no question at
And
all.
I want him to win it all.
But my
Actually, that's
question,
what I think. I want Denver more than I want
I wouldn't
Celtics.
be mad of it, but
Yeah.
I like diversity in NBA. And when you say diversity, we're talking globally, right? It's probably the most diverse sport, and maybe soccer, but I don't know everybody in
Mm-hmm.
soccer. But I think basketball is trying to be, they're attempting to be the most global sport on the planet. And what I'm think's going on, if we name the top 5 MVP candidates,
Mm-hmm.
who are they, Rob?
SGA, Joker, Doncic, Wimbyama, and that's it for.
No, there was another one.
That means we don't know care.
Okay, we don't care. So with that being said, I was talking to Rob at our Native, which is a restaurant, and I thought to myself, I said, the game has changed, right? The game's changed, and clearly, I think the NBA wants to be global. So with that being said, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, when they started saying, "Hey, we're getting Europeans over," it's okay to have the Euro step. It's okay to travel, right? You can do that extra step now.
Right.
And then you bring over the Euros, and it was, oh, you can flop like soccer. It flop,
Mm-hmm.
and I got the foul,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll let that go. So they trying to make the game softer. And I think Americans, and you look at the 80s and 90s, they naturally played hard. The game switched in the 2000s. Steph had a big deal with that as far as the spacing and the threes and all of that. But my opinion is they wanted to get the Europeans over here, and they had to change the rules for the Europeans to even play our game. And that happened, right?
Right.
So, with that being said, there's no way in the world that this isn't a conspiracy theory. When you have four athletes that are from different countries coming in here and taking over MVP. And now, righteously so, there's no American that actually deserves to be in the top 5. Maybe Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown. He was the
Yeah,
fifth.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Yes, yes.
Jalen Brown's the
Yeah,
fifth.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So I love that you set this out because park that part right there. I was coming to you with the original part. I was coming to you with the original premise of hating on LeBron, right?
mm-hmm.
I was telling you that the reason why they don't want to give Joker the 4th MVP is because they don't want him to be on the same level of LeBron.
They play games like that too.
But I was adamant about that point until you brought this up because you had me think a different way. Like, Rob, like, they just don't want to give that region another belt. He's from Serbia, right? So Serbia, if they're trying to grow the game,
Yes.
they're like, I'm going to go to Latvia. I'm going to go to France and give that MVP there because they can't waste the credibility of the MVP in one area because they can only grow it so far. And I was like, that was mind blowing to me because I had it. That's what shows you the shift in the conversation because my mind state was like it was about LeBron, but it's even bigger than LeBron. It's about growing the sport globally. So if I'm a business owner and I'm like, well, I don't want to give him 4 of them because he already has that shine. What if I could get France on board?
Diversify.
Yeah. What if I can get France on board? Give Wimbyama. What if I can get Doncic's place?
TV contracts in those countries.
Yes. Yes. So now that I hear it that way, and then now it just already gives credence to what I believe that most of the talking heads out there are given what to say. So because everybody has their own way to be in their own lane. I'm not saying everybody, but I think most people are pushed to say a certain thing. I understand why they would push against Joker now. I understand why they'd be like SGA. We need another one for Canada, or why they would even bring Wimby and then all of a sudden change the rules now. What did they say that you can? They gave Cade Cunningham can now qualify for it now, like a couple days ago. So to me, it's all fluid, and I am not an ardent supporter of the NBA's structure, but I understand from a business perspective of why they are doing that. I was just actually thinking smaller. You had my mind think a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking smaller. Like it was about LeBron. They don't want LeBron to have for that. Like no, like
Well,
they're not
LeBron's
even
not
thinking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
He's not even on the when you put it like that and you deal with the global. Everybody just says global, but when you really look at global, how many millions of people or hundreds of millions of people are in France? How many people that they could just get that money?
And when China comes through, that's how this thing came up.
Yeah,
Because you said when they get the Chinese player that's being formed in a lab.
dude, if they can Wuhan COVID, you tell me they can't Wuhan?
I'm so hey man,
Wuhan gonna be
I am
balling.
so
Wuhan will be, dude. I want to see this 7'7"
Wuhan game.
point guard that's 120
Yeah.
pounds bigger than Wemby.
That Wuhan game got nothing to mess with. But I'm so proud of you, Rob.
Wuhan
I am
game.
so proud of you because, and I'm also afraid of you too because
Why?
you've never tapped into my hard drive so strong and
You know
fast
what? Dude,
that
I'm
like he's got to like I have to like cover my brain. Like I need a 10 cap.
Oh my God, is that why Obi-Wan and they did that? Because they was trying to get in their minds?
Trying to get in my mind.
So
I don't think you can do it anymore because I got the 10 cap.
Oh, I think that just makes my power just more focused right there. Okay. But they creating the Wuhan.
It's done.
Dude, it's done.
Once they get China,
what's his stats?
I don't. Oh,
what do you think his stats?
7'4".
7'4".
No, 7'5". He got to be taller than Wemby.
Yeah, got
7'5".
Okay.
Big.
Thicker.
Yeah,
7'5". Big. People say I look like Yao Ming. You don't look like Yao Ming. You look like the Yao Tower.
You look like Chow Ming.
You look like Chow Ming. She's
no,
7'5".
But 7'6",
big,
260.
Thick.
Finger roll. Like they gonna be like
No. He's jumping from the foul line.
jumping from the
China
foul
doing
line.
it bigger. They trying to shit on USA. They doing it big. He's jumping from foul line.
He gonna do foot. And you know what? It might be one of them droids that we don't know with that skin over them.
No, they all. But no.
Droid heart.
Droid heart.
Yeah. Droid heart.
He got a droid heart.
Yeah. I got
I really think that though. I like thinking about the stats of the new dude they're gonna build. Because remember in 2000, I know you remember this conversation.
What I used to do?
No.
Remember we used to play NBA Live and I had my dude name was Basketball John.
Yeah.
I put Yao Ming on there before he was even in the NBA. I made a create player.
Because you said Yao Ming.
Yao Ming.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey dude, but remember in 2000 when we saw the dunk from Vince Carter?
Oh yeah.
And his arm went through there and everyone was kind of silent because you really hadn't seen it before. That's what I look forward to see when they unveil this Wuhan. They're gonna unveil him like they got the blanket over the statue. Remember that they just unveil the statue. Like they unveil the statue, they just pull that big whole blanket off. He's just gonna walk out. They're gonna have him covered in a blanket. He's just gonna be moving like this, and they'll be like, "Take a day." And
it's gonna happen on Chinese New Year too.
Wuhan, and then Wuhan just gonna be all he does is just look at you right. There's crossover just like this. 7'5", 270,
big
dude with extra Achilles
handles.
How long are his hands?
Yeah, hands. Like he probably palmed 2 balls.
So, but would you wear a Wuhan jersey?
Hell no.
You wouldn't wear a Wuhan jersey?
No, I feel like if you put it on, I'm really into this. Like, you can take my energy away.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's Star Wars cloak shit. Kind of got me tripping out. I'm like, what this thing just turned into fucking Dalai Lama up in this piece?
Yeah,
when that shit happened.
So I was in Atlanta with the monks.
Thank you. There is a story
with the monks. So you remember the monks was walking around Atlanta?
No.
And then they went into Magic City, and I was like, man, y'all got to get out of here.
The monks went to Magic City. There's no way.
2 of them stayed.
Did they ever come out again?
2 of them stayed in Magic City. They
lying, dude.
They're making like chow mein wings and stuff in there now.
I would love. Dude, what would you do if you walked in Magic City and saw 2 monks in there?
I would say this world is where it's supposed to be right now.
This world, would you even be surprised? That's what's crazy. Like I just try to come up with the most crazy scenario, and we'd be like, I just saw Drewski.
I just saw Hawkins at Epstein Island.
Exactly. Like there's nothing that's gonna be surprising. Hey, you.
We out. From our lungs to your eardrums, Atypical Sports Show. We're back.